That's good. Wait, Messer.
Like gynecologist.
What is it?
What is I sure love the thing where you go like. No. What the fuck? Where's that?
I think for us, like, week one was just like unacceptable. I think everyone, you know, our loss to New York Excelsior wasn't as crushing because we viewed them as like one of the strongest teams in the league, but losing to Fusion really stung. We knew that we shouldn't have, especially with how the games went. Like, we had a bunch of opportunities to win all the maps that we lost, and our costs were just terrible against Philly Fusion. So I think their play, and specifically them being strong mechanical players in particular, showed us how far we're going to have to improve to beat the best teams in the league that are not only mechanically strong, but also really strong as a team.
And we did so badly that we really figured we had to reapproach the way we practiced. We put in more hours, everyone was more motivated, we did more in-depth VOD reviews, we reviewed our strats. We were really, like, honestly decided to rebuild the foundation. When you lose that hard, it's really a major catalyst for improvement. And so we were kind of grateful to have lost that hard early because now we can really meet our potential.
As soon as we lost, like, I think everyone was in the next day practicing like as hard as we could. We didn't take any off days after that first week. I don't think anybody even wanted an off day. I think everybody was on that same page of like, let's grind, let's like keep working, more and more work, always more work. Like, let's keep studying, keep focusing, because for us, I think it was just like a seismic shift in our effort level, and both in-game and out of game. You know, we were more intense in scrims, bringing that match intensity, but then also outside of scrims, we were more careful to review all of our mistakes and really focus on our strategic growth as a team. So I think losing like that in week one, it was impossible not to just go way harder week two.
Boom, give me a buzz cut.
You want a buzz cut?
Yeah, do it.
Yes. No.
Do him. He wanted to cut. Mom. Don't want you touch me.
Do not touch me.
Get away from me.
Matt, you want any of the good stuff?
Good stuff.
What's the good stuff?
Caffeine gum. It is the good stuff.
That is in fact the good stuff.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'll try one.
Yeah, dude, it's
Wait,
not
you
that bad.
try one or you
It's not at all like a stim rush. I only have one to give away because I have another that I need to eat for the match. I only have two left, actually, guys. I don't know if I can give any away. Maybe I should offer too quickly.
Don't give
No,
it.
you
I got hella
no.
packs at home, though. I'll give them to you guys. I'll give you guys a pack.
We don't need it versus Shanghai.
Now I need the. I'm an addict now. I can't.
Jake, honestly, we don't need it versus Shanghai.
Yeah, we're just
Wow,
trying.
that's toxic.
I already have a thermos full of Monster that'll probably carry me through. Carry me through the next week without sleeping.
Rude. I
Just so
don't
you know,
understand.
I would never start chewing on something and then not offer it.
Seriously.
So I'm saving you guys. I'll give you that giant.
Someone shook the out of this one while I was in the bathroom.
No, I didn't. I swear to God, I did not. I swear to God. I didn't even see it. I'm not even kidding. Was it like a fresh one you paid?
It was this here, unopened. Someone came in here, came to my space,
The only one I should have
took the shit out of this, and met the trap for me, and I fell for it.
You actually should.
Oh. Just take it off. Take it off.
It's over.
Yeah. What's it called?
Human benchmark reaction time.
I'm so bad at this.
Go. I'm gonna do it super slow.
Okay. Like, see?
Is that good?
Yeah. Is that good?
Of course that's
good.
What did you get?
I want to do it.
Is that good?
164. Is that good?
177 average.
Says serious?
I don't know if that's good. I don't
He
know.
said if 166 was good.
I don't know.
You suck.
Oh my god.
You're like a turtle.
I need focus.
Oh my God, you guys are so bad.
I'm bad.
I wasn't looking at the monitor.
They're so bad.
I'm pretty bad.
Oh, 203.
I suck,
You
man.
could definitely only play Winston.
What the
You
hell?
can't play anything else.
What the hell?
Like, I still
Block in our shatter. I dare you.
Yeah.
I dare you to block in our shatter. Team chemistry is really important to me. I feel like when you enjoy playing with your team and everyone's having fun in game, you're going to do better in game. It translates to how well you play. If you enjoy playing with the people, you're going to have more fun playing and you're going to do better as a result. And spending all this time outside of game with each other, like laughing and joking around, it builds that synergy. It translates in game. So it's really fortunate that we're all such good
About
friends.
to get their first win of the regular season. It's time to bring them out to the stage. Give it up for the Houston Outlaws.
First defense on point A.
Nice finishing blow by Linkster there, getting the Mercy right before he got back to spawn, and that healing. And again, Houston just absolutely rocking Shanghai's world. There we go. 3:25 left on the clock.
That damage, they will be able to do this, but
Are you
undead.
kidding me? Jake is just untouchable there. Oh, and he's not filtering. It's a trap. Houston Outlaws just destroying Shanghai again. Houston Outlaws jumping out to 2-0 in this series, and it really couldn't look much more convincing than it has so far.
I've only died one time so far. I was
I had 2 deaths and they were both reds.
Entire fight, and they may hold it right here. They will. And Houston Outlaws will take a very neat and tidy 4-0 over Shanghai Dragons.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Why? It's over, right?
Everyone's so excited.
So the Shanghai Dragons match, we kind of knew it was going to be pretty easy going into the match. So we definitely were planning all around the Fuel match. I think all of our scrims, we were thinking about what's Fuel going to do, you know, what strats are they going to run, what are they going to try and do to us here, and everything we were testing was all about how do we defeat Fuel, you know, how do we outplay them, how do we prepare for them. I think Shanghai was like, our goal was to avoid playing as many points as possible so that we wouldn't have to reveal strategies. We were really happy to full hold them on a few maps because it just meant that we didn't even have to play a secondary strat on those other points. We played them not at all, so that the Fuel could have no scouting information on us. And then when we did play the points that we would play against the Fuel, we always made sure to use a different comp. The only exception being Junkertown, but that's just because we're the best at Junkertown and we don't really care if you know what we're going to do. We're just still going to beat you.
Tyrone's notes, basically.
You can let yourself get gripped as long as you
I don't think
fly out
it's
there.
no.
But
For
probably
control,
better
there's
not
just
to
no
stop
For
it.
control, for Oasis, right? And like
True.
holding the chokes, like Pumat's been saying, is really good. But in Scrim today, we're going a little bit too deep, I feel like, right?
Okay.
So
I'm guessing it's going to be
it is-
Custa and
Custa.
Seagull calling most things.
It's kind of weird, right?
Which is weird. It's like they're changing things up
A lot.
But what that means to me is that they got rolled by Valiant, and maybe they had the same thought process that we had, where it's like maybe we should just learn how to play dive. I don't think they'll necessarily be good at it, but I do think that they might play it, and we should just be ready for it and just not be surprised by it.
They're gonna be the next Shanghai. They're getting 4 out. They're getting 4 out. We're full holding them. We're 3-minute caps on them.
We prep for everything. We prep for everything that Soul can do, everything that Nixel can do, everything that Fuel can do. We're ready for anything that they bring to us. All we have to do is react and play as we practice.
Guys, they're not-
And we're gonna dominate.
Your hands together now as we welcome the Outlaws to the main stage. Give it up for the Houston Outlaws.
Just got our very expected victory over the Shanghai Dragons. And although we felt good about that, we knew that it wouldn't really mean anything unless we could beat the Fuel. You know, everyone would see us as one of the weakest teams in the league if we couldn't beat the Fuel. It's just basically the point where we say, you know, we're above the middle of the pack.
Not all that
or
shocking. I
we're
do want
the
to give a
bottom
shout
of
out
the
to
middle of the
Raucus though, because he's one of the few supports that can play these other heroes at such a high level.
Solid defense being shown here by Houston, and I'm kind of curious, you know, is this what Jake was talking about yesterday when they're like, we didn't even have to show any strats, right? Is this the switch that is perhaps catching Dallas off guard? They're just getting hooked all over the place. So that's something here for Dallas to work with. The DMEC as well, but they aren't able to get on the point.
Well, trying to get out here and touch if he can. The tire will come in, and Chip's now out of this fight.
Oh, that's so big. Linkster drops Costa, no resurrect here, and this is going to be the easiest first map for Houston Outlaws. What a fantastic performance. Seagull, though, but the damage is done. Jake and Banny reign supreme right now.
They will res that back up, and as they try to finish out this point, remember, they don't even finish. They do just finish like that because they only needed 33%. Houston Outlaws out to a blazing fast 2-0 lead over the Dallas Fuel.
Go! Who runs Texas? We run Texas!
East clap, S clap.
Regional indicator S clap.
Regional indicator, S clap.
The Dallas Dragons.
That's toxic. Dude, they showed your.
I'm not. Wait. We actually
you have
won.
to watch it. You say MLG doesn't care, dude. They put the clip up there of you laughing at MG's stats on the.
Yeah, I know. We were watching.
Focus. Keep the
Essentially
focus.
stop Dallas from having any say in this because they're already gathering for St. Houston, and for a second there I thought that it was going to be the reset. They have nowhere to go. You can't back into traffic. And there it is. Jake gets a bit too greedy. Leaves a good dent in the bumper. You can see they're just jumping in. Coco trying to buy time, but he's going to be a great focus target. Rockus already going to town with the heavy pulse rifle, picking up the kill on Taimu, who's not long for this world.
What a luxury to be able to instantly flex onto a third DPS, the caliber of Rockus. He has played more DPS heroes than he has support heroes in the Overwatch League. Houston Outlaws 4-0, the Dallas Fuel.
They got 2 points just like Shanghai.
There was definitely pressure going into the match. Dallas Fuel was a fan favorite. They're a roster that's comprised of really talented players that have had like a dynasty throughout the history of Overwatch. They competed at the highest level from the very start. And so being able to beat that team really like made a statement for us. It was really important for us to give us that credibility to say that we are here, like we are a top team and we can be the best.
Alright, so there's a fan who always sits in the front row, and we've seen him like a bunch of different games. He always holds the sign though, talking about how his ex still kept his Outlaws jersey. So we're gonna go hook him up. Alright. You don't have to bring the sign anymore. Yeah, we're gonna throw that sign away. Do you want to do another?
It's almost now, it's like it doesn't even matter that we lost, but we're carrying that momentum. We're trying to take that momentum and that feeling of anger and discontent from losing and make that the spirit of our team so that no matter what happens, no matter how many teams we beat, that we stay hungry forever, that we're never satisfied with however, victories we've gotten in the past, that we're always, gunning for that next victory, that next 4-0. And I think that's our goal as a team now, is to really keep that energy at that same intensity, keep that focus, and I would say even that anger at that same level. Really just don't settle for less. Don't settle for less than what we can be. And I think that if we maintain that, then we're actually going to be ready to beat teams like this whole dynasty.